So one of the reasons that words don't work very well when you're trying to talk about enlightenment or non-duality or etc. If you look up anybody, Rupert Spira, Jim Newman, Gary Weber, etc. I mean, they're all kind of trying to talk about a thing that can't really be talked about exactly. And they all kind of say that in one way or another. And the reason that that's the case is the non-dual state or the enlightened state is essentially a state of being purely present and purely in the moment down to the nanosecond, like to you are actually here permanently kind of deal. And so when you experience something, the feeling washes through you and the reactions in the world take place and everything, you know, continues on, and so you just feel it fully, and then you move on, you let it go. And so to try to describe that with words, with, any kind of word, would kind of label that moment, right? And so that moment, which was part of, this eternal moment of causality and cause and effect and etc. and just, the world happening. It's so unique and it's so intimate that it cannot be recreated, right? Not correctly, not in the way that you actually experienced it, because you were actually there and you actually felt it. And so you cannot actually describe it because it cannot be recreated, because it's that special, it's unique, it's a legitimately unique moment, and so you can't say it because you wouldn't say it right. Anytime you put words to it, additionally, anytime you put words to it, those words have some sort of a connotation to you or to the listener, you know? And so those connotations of those words will suddenly become attached to this idea, to both the speaker and the listener. And so, of course, the words would never be able to describe it, because it's distracting, for one, because the words remind you of something else, your understanding of the word. And secondly, it will never be a perfect recreation of the actual experience that you experienced. This experience. That, whatever. You understand. And so, words will never be able to do it, but hopefully by defining why words can't do it with words, you can start to see through the pattern into what all of it is. Anyway, have a great one.